What's good, guys? LM7 here, back with more 2016 summer reviews. This time we're moving on to the second Freemaker Adventures set. It is the StarScavenger. So, let's take a look at our box. Just like the last one, it is age 8 to 14. It's number 75147, 558 pieces, and is $49.99, which that's a great price for the pieces you get. And the ship itself is definitely worth the price, in my opinion. Anyway, we get 4 new minifigures, and I'll talk about them in just a minute. But other than that, we still have our lovely Kylo Ren on the front of the box. Looking on the back, we just have all the features, and I will get to them momentarily. So, obviously, this is the good guy ship in the Freemaker Adventures, from what I can tell. And it's good to see that I think we get all the main characters in one set. So, in the first set we saw the bad guys, I guess, and in this set we got all of the main good guys. So let's take a look at them. They're interesting minifigures, to say the least. Our first minifigure is probably the main guy, the one we're focusing about, just like Ezra in Rebels. But this guy's name is Rowan. He seems, he's a little kid, obviously. He's got a super bright yellow shirt on, which is interesting for, Star Wars. But whatever. He holds some binoculars, and his face is pretty boring, actually. But it's in a new darker tan color. I like his hair. It's a cool hairpiece. On the back, just some standard clothes stuff, overalls. He also gets, which is again nice for Lego, they give you the hairpiece, but they also give you a pilot helmet for him to wear, if you choose to make him wear not a pirate helmet, a pilot helmet, like so. But I prefer the hairpiece for him. I just think it makes him look better. Moving on to the second minifigure, we have Xander, who's probably the pilot and the mechanic on the ship. One of the two. Both of the next two characters are one of those two positions. Anyway, he's got some nice printing to show that, he works on ships and all that fun stuff. He's got a wrench. None of them have actual weapons, which is strange. Like, not even any small blasters or anything. But, again, he's got a pretty bland face, but in a darker tan color. And he's got the new hairpiece that Poe Dameron also uses in the new X-Wing. And on the back, pretty nice printing too. I like the blue color that they use for him. Our next minifigure, her name is Cordy. So, like I said, she's either the pilot or the mechanic, and maybe she's with Xander and the mom. I don't know. I really don't know. But anyway, she's got the same leg printing as Xander does, but a completely different torso. I love the green color. I think it's really nice, the two different greens mixed together with the, the binoculars that you can see on the top right, and then, the belt and all that fun stuff. And then on the back, normal printing. And she comes with a buzzsaw. There's no double-sided face for any of these characters either, but she does have a buzzsaw. And then the final minifigure, which is obviously their service droid that they picked up somewhere. He's got some age to him and some character, but his name is ROGR, or in abbreviations Roger. I guess that's what they're going to call him in the show, because it says so even on the box. But Roger here is your basic battle droid with a mix match of colors and a red cup. That's about it for Roger. And he's got this little plate on the back, if it means anything. But it does not. So, let's focus back in. And then we will take a look at the instruction booklet, which I forgot to do. Same size as the Eclipse Fighter. Standard size. That's what I expect for this anyway. Same minifigure gallery and everything as the last one. But here is the final model built up. And it is 92 pages long, so it's a pretty hefty build. I just finished this set right after I did the Eclipse Fighter, so it's still very new to me as well. But let's get into some of the features. The first feature, other than the ship itself looking kind of stocky, is what I said in the last review about Dengar's speeder. It's stocky, but you can also you can split it into two sections. So I'm going to take a look at the front section first. This is obviously where the people sit and whatnot. So there's only 3 stickers in the set, 1 of them on here and 2 on the back. We got a lovely missile here and on the other side. I like that they're blue. That gives it character, I guess. I just like the blue color, to be honest. So we have some nice, trans blue color. And we can open up this and we can see inside. And there's a new little printed piece right there for the controls, which I like that. And now I'm going to try and fit the 2 minifigures in there because I've never done it before. Like when I say I just finished, like 2 seconds ago I built this and now I'm reviewing it. So I'm going to try and get our good minifigures in there. It says you can fit 2, so I'm going to see if I can actually do it. And if I can do it while filming, then you guys can too. And yes, 2 minifigures do fit nicely in the front section of the ship, which is always good, so for storage and whatnot. And it does close nicely. Last feature about the front of the ship is the guns do spin around, so you do have free articulation to shoot wherever you want. And then there's, some engine detail on either side. This reminds me of a Hammerhead class frigate. I don't suppose we'll ever really get one in LEGO form, unless the Old Republic gets another huge update or whatever, and comes back into popularity, but I doubt it. So for now, we just have to live with this and the Defender class cruiser we got a while ago. For that shape, anyway. So this is the cargo section on pretty much the rest of the ship. So here is the engines. I forgot to put on 3 pieces, obviously, as you can tell. For the top right engine, I forgot to put the little blue studs on there. My bad. Didn't even think about it. But the main part about this section is if you grab it right here, you can split it down the middle and open it up just like so. Wow, that was redundant. You can split it down the middle and open it up so you can get into the inside of the ship. And basically all that's on the inside of the ship is this little excavator type machine. And it has legs, and you can, you fold the legs down and fold the feet out, and then it stands. But I'm going to keep it in its sitting position. So also you get a blue crystal and some white bricks that they've excavated, apparently. Whatever. Not too keen on that whole thing. I don't really care. And what they also said is you can fit the other 2 minifigures in here. I don't really know how you're supposed to get Roger in here. There we go. Guess I got Roger in there. Anyway, so you can fit both Roger and Rowan in there at the same time. But other than that, it's just a little excavator. The main thing is the bucket moves up and down. I'm not going to do it because I'll lose the bricks, but yeah, so it does move up and down. So does the legs and all that fun stuff. But looking at the main bulk of the ship, without the excavator in it, it's pretty hollow. By pretty, I mean it's definitely hollow, and there's nothing else. But you can close it up, and I'll show that a little better. So there's two pegs right here. Just go into the other side and keep it clipped together. And then we have this. So this is the ship without the excavator in it. Stop looking at that. Anyway, you can also open up these side panels if you wish to get to the excavator from the sides. So both side panels open up. So you can see like this. And then when the ship is in flight, you can raise these wings down for, just extended wings. And then I suppose I should connect it back to the front of the ship so we can see it together. So there's a whole bunch of holes right there, but basically the middle three is what you connect it to, and it just, you know, stays together easily. But let's see it with the wings down. It's supposed to be something like this. So here is the star. Let me focus out a little bit. Here's the StarScavenger with its wings down. And it's a pretty decently sized set for 50 bucks and 600 pieces just about. It's a pretty nicely sized set. Like I said, it's kind of stocky. Like it's kind of fat. I don't know, it's just overall, it's just an interesting ship to me, just because it's brand new. We've like never seen it before, so I didn't know what to expect while building it, or what it looked like completely built, like size wise and all that stuff. The minifigures are okay. I don't. There's nothing crazy special about them. So otherwise, if you want to buy the set, I would personally just recommend it, just because the set itself is pretty interesting and it's a pretty decent set. I think so, anyway. But what do I know? Anyway, I'm going to put the excavator away and finish up talking. So, with the excavator in, you can actually fit all 4 minifigures in the ship at the same time, which is always nice for storage purposes, and so you don't lose minifigures and all that fun stuff. But we can, I forget what I was going to say. Oh well, must not have been that important. Anyway, 50 bucks for 550 a pieces, great deal, like I said. Goes pretty good with the Eclipse Fighter. I mean, they're obviously supposed to go together. I just remembered what I was going to say. From the looks of it and just the way I'm thinking about it, I feel in the show it's actually going to be a much larger ship, because I feel it's like a medium-sized freighter or something like that. Something, you know, maybe the size of the Millennium Falcon or bigger, but they didn't want to make this set actually too big and take up a big main set. Like, they chose the X-Wing instead to make it bigger. I don't know. Whatever. Overall, another great set, and a good addition to the 2016 line. So the 2 Freemaker sets are both great in my opinion, and even if you don't care about the show, they're interesting sets to have, just ship-wise. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like and all that jazz and yada yada yada. And I'm going to continue building and get these reviews out as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.